Chronic traumatic encephalopathy, or CTE, is a brain disease that is caused by repeated head injuries. Some symptoms may include behavioral problems, mood problems, problems with thinking, suicidal thoughts, and depression. CTE is most commonly found in former NFL players. Former players such as John Mackey, Ken Stabler, and Jovan Belcher have been reportedly diagnosed with the disease. As of right now, CTE cannot be found while a person is living. They need to have been passed so they can study the brain and tell if they have CTE. CTE is a big issue between NFL players and owners. The NFL is trying to take steps to reduce concussions, but concussions can't fully be prevented. Just this year, the NFL listed a list of helmets based on performance and banned the worst performing helmets so that concussions are limited. Helmets such as the Rawlings Guardian, Rawlings Impulse X, and the Shoot Vengeance A20 have been banned due to poor performance. Some other ways that the NFL is trying to prevent concussions is banning head-to-head hits and ejecting players that do them. If a helmet comes off during a play, you need to set out one play and get checked out to make sure you're okay. And improving helmet quality, including trying to add sensors to sense how hard you just got hit and if you might have signs of concussion. The NFL has also introduced the concussion protocol to make sure that players do not have any serious head injuries. What the concussion protocol is a series of tests that the players go through to make sure they don't have a serious head injury. And if they do, they cannot play the next week. And if they don't complete the test the next week, they can't play the week after that. This was not existent in the early 2000s. For example, a game in 2004, Brett Favre got completely knocked out, stayed out of the game for a quarter, came back into the game, got hit hard again, stayed in the game, threw a touchdown, and left the game, and then played the next week. If the concussion protocol was put in place back then, he would not have been able to re-enter the game or play the next week. Former Las Vegas Raider Bo Jackson once said that if he would have known the dangers of football, he would never have played, and he discourages kids to do so. There have been no reported findings of CTE in college football players that did not go on to play for the NFL. There are no ways to fully prevent concussion, but there are ways to reduce the chances of getting concussion. If your head hurts, sit out and don't enter the game back. Always have your chin strap buckled, and if you do have a concussion, do not rush it, and take your time and start playing again when your concussion is fully gone.